Happy spring! My name is Patricia and Noelle asked me to come on in and do this decoupage egg with you. I am loving these. I've been making these actually for years. I typically use a plastic egg that you can buy at the dollar store and cover them with the tissue, but we have actually these plastic eggs that look and feel like regular eggs. And they're really nice. They're really a nice texture. They take paint really well. They take glue really well. So this is like a really simple project. Once you start making them, you're actually going to want to continue to make them. I know that you're gonna have hundreds and hundreds of these in your home, in baskets and jars and just everywhere. So I'm really excited to be here for my debut, and I really appreciate Noelle asking me to come on in and do a craft, and maybe this won't be the last time you see me. We'll see. So, all right, so Noelle's gonna actually have a bag that's going to have your supplies in it, and you're going to receive 3 plain eggs. So you can, like I said, you can either color these eggs or you can just do the project over these eggs, whichever way you want to do it. You're going to get a bunch of squares, and these are all tissue paper squares. I'm actually going to pour them out because I want to be able to see all the colors as I'm doing the egg demonstration for you. And then you're going to get some glitter. I'm not going to pour this out because it's going to get everywhere and the janitor will probably yell at me. So I'm not doing that. The only thing you're going to need to supply is some glue. And this is just a regular Elmer's glue. You do not have to water it down. I actually don't water it down. And like I said, I've made hundreds of these. And the reason I don't water it down is because I find that the tissue paper starts to really rip, and you don't really want that, because then it doesn't give a really nice look to your egg. So just supply that. You can either use a brush or your fingers. You're gonna see me use both. And just like I said, really simple, really easy. Once you get started, you might want to not stop. I purchased these a couple years ago through Amazon, and I've also seen them at Walmart, and I'm not sure if the dollar store or even Dollar General might have these too, just these like these white ones that can be dyed. But of course, you know that they all have the eggs that are the colorful eggs that snap together. So you can find those anywhere. And then I've also used tissue, just like in the tissue packs. So you know how when you go to the dollar store and they have just the plain white, but they also have the really nice colors, and they might have like just one sheet. One sheet will do probably a good 20 eggs. Like it's, you know, you don't need a lot, but they're really pretty. So, all right, Noelle's gonna put this down a little bit, so you're just gonna see my hands, and yeah, I'll talk through this. All right, everybody, so here's the egg again, so you can see how beautiful it is. It's kind of like a stained glass window in a church is what I thought. And I just thought it was so appropriate and so pretty for, you know, for Easter, not Christmas. I almost said Christmas, but I'm not even gonna edit, it's fine. I'm gonna put it right here, and I'm gonna start. So what I like to do, like I said, is I like to get at least a base just in one section, up the top, and just put it down. And I put my golden egg book here because I collect little golden books, and this is the one that always reminded me so much of spring. It has such beautiful illustrations in it. Like I said, I collect them and have been actually for my whole life. I've collected golden books. My dad used to read the golden books to me. Specifically, I love the Eloise Wilkin golden books. Her illustrations are so pretty with the little kids in them, and it was just such a good memory for me. So then there you go. There's your next, you want to do a little bit of your, you know, with your finger, just putting it down, and then just very gently, you know, either your finger or the brush, and you just keep layering. And you just pick whatever colors you like. Very simple, very easy, very therapeutic. Have some music playing in the background would be nice. This is also, of course, a great activity to do with kids, but you know what, maybe put them in bed and, no, I'm just kidding. So if you're doing it with your children, it's really a fun activity. This is something I do probably every year with my daughter. She absolutely enjoys it. It's just a really fun one to do. With kids, you can do it with your girlfriends, you know. Hopefully we'll start seeing people soon. We'll start being with people soon, and hopefully all of this will be behind us. So, you know, this might be a nice activity. You can even do it on your porch. The weather's starting to pick up and get, not pick up, but get nicer. So it does get a little hairy here when you're starting to, you know, turn it around. You are going to get glue on you. It's just what's going to happen. So I'm trying to find some nice colors that I didn't use. And this is really it. It's very, like I said, it's very easy, very simple, very family, very you alone, whatever you want to do. Just be very gentle, because you don't want to break your tissue. Oops. See how you're sticking? I have like 3 pieces on me. So I'm going to put down a little bit of the yellow. And you could also tear these if you want to. I just didn't want to. I wanted it more mosaic looking, so I didn't do that. But you can. And I also have a spot here at the bottom where I'm going to put one more. And as you can see too, you're not using a lot. That's why I said if you know, you'll use the supplies that we give you, but then when you're ready to do more, you know, you can see like you need very little tissue. Everybody has tissue paper stuff somewhere in their house, I'm sure. I know I have bags from when I got married 22 years ago that I haven't used. And I think that's funny because why? Why haven't you used them? But then I'll go to the dollar store and buy a new one. So it's just it's very funny. So I am finished and I don't want to play with this anymore. I really don't. So what you're going to do is just add it right to your glitter and then shake it around. Don't touch it, just shake it and just keep shaking it. We're going to give you the glitter. You're just going to need to provide a bowl, you know, a safe bowl, and you're going to get it all over. It's going to shake all over. So what I suggest is now don't touch it at all. Keep it in your bowl, let it dry. It'll be dry in like about 2 hours, I'd say fully. And then you can put it in your basket. If you need to, and you don't want to use your fingers, you can use a spoon to kind of, you know, candy this. This is what I also call them, candied eggs. We put them out every year and they just look so pretty in jars and with, you know, next to candles. And if you have an egg holder that you put real eggs in, like on Easter, you know, like on Easter Sunday, Holy Saturday, this is really nice because you can put these in their place instead until you put out the real eggs. And they're just always there. And they also make really nice gifts. I used to do craft shows and I sold like containers of these and people would just love them. So yeah, so that's it. That's really it. So there's your egg and here's your finished egg. And it's just so simple, so pretty. And we really appreciate you being here.